What is up, everybody? This is Omega Bellung back again with another statue and figure talk. For today, we are focusing on just a lot of comic book characters, mostly on the DC and Marvel side. And just before this, I want to give you guys a format. You know how what I do in this, just in case this is your first time listening or watching, I should say. The first I'm going to be talking about is usually any of the statues and figures that have just been announced. I want to talk about them, and maybe I'm looking forward to them. Sometimes I'll throw in a question to start out, or maybe a store that I usually like to frequently shop, but I'm gonna go with a statue as of today. And I'm actually going to stick with the format that I'm going to be doing. This is going to be the new format where I'll talk about statues and figures on Tuesdays, or Wednesdays and Saturdays. So I want to stick to that format. I think it's much better. I could talk about more things, get everything going, instead of just hopefully talking about certain things. I hate missing out on a figure and then having to, or statue that having to talk about it the next week. Oh, I hate that so much. That always bothered me, but now I can talk about it twice, in 1 week, and then hopefully I don't miss anything. So anyways, let's get started here. The first statue that I want to talk about is from Prime One Studios. I actually was looking at a lot of figures on the database on myfigurecollection.net. If you want to go there, they have a lot of Japanese companies, mostly all Japanese companies, and they post up what they find and things like that. So props to everybody who goes out on myfigurecollection.net and does a lot of just scoping and everything, and they get to find all these cool figures and statues that we all get to look at. So this one just came up from Prime One Studios. They actually had one a few days ago. I just creeped up, but this is the one that I was just looking at it, and it just came up literally 5 minutes ago. So this is from DC Comics. This is Swamp Thing. So Prime One Studios, if you haven't seen any of that, they do a lot of really big statues, kind of like in the same realm as Sideshow Collectibles, 1/3 and 1/4. They do, and it's pretty expensive, but that's usually what you get to pay when you do any of the 1/3 and 1/4 kind of deals. So they don't have any pictures for this yet. If you can see here, oops, let's not do that. We can just go here. It's just a quick look at how he's going to look like. And that's kind of like how he looks like in the comic books anyway. So I'm pretty excited about this. Every time I hear Swamp Thing, I think of pretty much the Swamp Thing movie back in the 80s. And yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about that 1/3 statue. It's going to be huge. It's going to look cool. And it's probably going to be pretty pricey. So anyways, let's get started with the pre-ordered materials here. We are looking at... last week we looked at, let's go plus this here. Last week we looked at a few figures from Hot Toys and from the Suicide Squad movie also. But today we got a chance to look at a different character now, Deadshot from Suicide Squad. If you know, this is the Will Smith character, or this is who Will Smith is playing, Deadshot. So we can see a few things that actually kind of looks like Will Smith, in a sense, yes and no. What I like is the mask here. Does it light up? That'd be cool. I want to see if it lights up. And then we're going to look here in an action pose. And then we look here, and it's still an action pose, but without the mask on. So yeah, in a sense, kind of looks like Will Smith. Does a pretty good job there. But we are looking at a release date of the third quarter of 2017, though, so no real release date yet, at about $244. So if anything, this is a 1/6 scale as usual, as you can see from there, and then it's going to be 12 inches tall. So most of the Hot Toys are usually pretty much priced around that price. So pretty good stuff there. Next up is kind of an announcement from SDCC from Mezco. I actually saw this one a few days ago, and it was sold out. This is the armored Batman from BVS. This is the Mezco, of course. I talked about a lot of them during a few weeks ago. They're 1/12 scaled action figures. This one's of course Armored Batman, which looks freaking fantastic. It is quite pricey though, but I want to show you guys some of the pictures here before I talk about the price and the release date. You probably seen that already, but that looks cool. Does his eyes light up? It says it shows it right here. Does it light up? Yep, lights up. Helmet, batteries included, so it does light up. That is actually pretty awesome. It comes out soon too, so I want to get it so bad. Love the Armored Batman. Anyways, this action figure actually was sold out like a few days ago, and now it's kind of back on the shelf here, so back up for a pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store. It is estimated to come out next month, August 2016, about $110, but I mean, it looks so cool. I would really love to buy this one. Does it show its height? It doesn't say anything. I think it's probably going to be around 7 inches tall at least, because it's going to be hopefully pretty big. The reason why is probably because it's an exclusive, and then of course his eyes light up too, so that's pretty cool. And the batteries included, so pretty awesome stuff there. Next up is another one from Mezco. This is from, of course, Marvel here. This is Captain America in his classic Captain America costume. So this one looks actually pretty cool. So here it goes, the action pose here of him throwing the shield. Him behind the American flag there, or in front of the American flag, I should say. And then we go look at him without the mask, and hidden with the mask and all the accessories that comes with it. This is a bomb. There are these 2 bombs here and then a whole bunch of hands there, or I should say not bombs, grenades. You got, what is this? Is this his base or his shield here? And this is his is it? I don't know. Looks cool. No, it's not. Wait, what is this? Let's read this real quick. Doesn't say it. Anyways, the coolest part is it does come with the character does come with magnetic strips on his hands here, so he can hold the shield. So that's pretty cool. It is, of course, next month also, and a price of $110. And then, like I said, it's an exclusive. It comes with a lot of things, a lot of accessories, so I'm guessing that's why it's a little bit more expensive, and of course, like I said, exclusive. And that's pretty much it. So and then next is we are moving on to in stock, just new figures and statues that just came out. These 2 I saw on Big Bad Toy Store and I had to talk about it. The first one here is from DC Collectibles, Wonder Woman by Bruce Timm. If you don't know who Bruce Timm is, I will have to slap you guys, but I'm pretty sure you guys know who he is. Anyways, about $69 with and about 7.5 inches tall. So I'm a big fan of a lot of Bruce Timm's artwork, and I this one kind of came out of nowhere. I thought that I pre-ordered this, but I didn't. So I might have to give a shot at this. So anyways, I wanted to talk about this. It looks freaking awesome. Wonder Woman is always an awesome character. Of course, with Bruce Timm's artwork, yeah, that looks freaking cool. And it's pretty good price too. It's about 7 inches tall, about $70. So awesome stuff. Next up is another one from DC Collectibles. This is Power Girl from the Cover Girls line from DC Collectibles. If you're looking at, I have a lot of the Cover Girls, statues there. It kind of goes into the same thing too. So you're looking at a price of $84. About pretty good price around that. It's around there. I think they're usually around 8.5 inches tall. Oh, this one's 9 inches tall. So I'm guessing, I thought they were like 8.5. So this one might be a little bit taller, maybe because she's tippy-toed and her hair kind of flows going up there. So I think they might be just around 9 inches tall, but she might be a little bit tippy-toed right there. So pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna do a quick look right there. I think it looks freaking awesome. I see pictures of the statue. It's kind of, if you have it on a weird angle, she doesn't look as good, but like most statues, non-posable action figures or posable statues or figures, I should say, they usually don't look good on a certain like way you take a picture of them, and sometimes it just doesn't look that good. So you can't like pose their head to a certain way to make it look like that. So it's like kind of just pose in one direction, and then you kind of have to get it right. So anyways, I just want to talk about those two for new and in stock statues and figures. Next up, we are going to pre-owned. Not a lot from MeAndMe.com, since they don't really carry a lot of comic book characters. So I had to move on to Mandareke. Mandareke does have a section for that, which is friggin' awesome. MeAndMe.com has a section for sale items. Maybe I could probably probably should have took a look at that section, but I decided not to. I totally forgot about that. But I decided to just go to Mandareke and see what they have. I did kind of get a few of these. These are really expensive figures, figures, I should say. But I want to talk about them anyways, because they are pretty awesome stuff. So you probably can see where. You probably can see where it is already. So up in the top here, the first one is Hot Toys. These are the action figures, kind of like what the Deadshot figure here is. This is from, of course, Mandareke. This is from Hot Toys. This is the Heartbreaker, the Iron Man from. Was it Iron Man 3, which is the one where he's. What is that? He uses at the end where he summons all his cool Iron Man suits. I think for me, this is probably my favorite looking one. He looks cool. Damn. 17,000 yen. That's all I can say. 17,000 yen, which is pretty cheaper than what you pay for a new figure. They're usually around $240, $220 for a 1/6, a 12-inch action figure. I think it looks cool. Anything Iron Man looks cool. and most of this will probably be Iron Man stuff. So next one is another one from Iron Man 3. It's called the Star Boost. It looks cool. I think he looks something like from Mass Effect. My Mass Effect main character, Shepard. He actually kind of wore like a suit like this, and he's all white. So I think that's cool. Anyways, another one from Hot Toys. These are pretty much all from Hot Toys, just because a lot of them kind of gets sold here. I don't know why. I don't know. I've seen a lot of them, and they go out like this pretty much. But it looks cool. Star Boost, Iron Man 3. They have like the whole selection of all the Iron Man suits from. I don't know if they have the whole thing, but they have quite a big selection from Hot Toys of all the Iron Man suits from Iron Man 3. Holy smokes. If I had the money, I had the income, I would totally buy them all because they all look so cool. Next up is from, of course, Winter Soldier. This is Captain America from the Winter Soldier. This is in his stealth strike suit. So yeah, I'm loving this. I mean, if I was able to buy this, I would totally jump on it, but I don't collect a lot of these action figures. I have like two so far. I'm more of the just stand still statues and figures. I'm not a big fan of the posable things, just because I'm afraid I might break them, like I did with my Catwoman from was it Sideshow Collectibles. I don't buy them, but I would totally buy them, just because, you know what, I'm a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Cap, but they just look so cool. They just look like the characters. I would totally buy it. 14,000 yen, which is about $136. I totally forgot to tell you guys. 17,000 yen for the Heartbreaker, about $166. Same thing. This one's 16, so 156, $157, and then, like I said, 136, 37. So it's roughly around the same kind of deal for all of these. And then after that is the last items from the pre-owned section from Mandareke. This is Thor from Avengers. Age of Ultron is AOU. This is actually would be pretty cool looking. Man, I should have probably looked for some pictures to go with them. but that's a failed job of mine. You know, trying to kind of work this. I'm 20 episodes in, but I should probably know this already. Next time I'll do some pictures just to show you guys how they look like. Mostly if it's from Mandarake, since they don't really have any pictures to go with them. I guess you could go like something like this, but I would definitely go find some better pictures so you can actually see the figure in posable, you know, forms and things like that. So anyways, Thor from Age of Ultron, 15,000 yen. Like I said, most of them are about 1/6 scale, 12 inches tall, posable, so that's always really cool. About 15,000 yen, so $146, $147. They, like I said, when they were new, they usually go for about $240. Some of them go for a really pricey. They're just pricey. Let's see. If you go here, American Comics, Mandarake is super slow right now. Let's see. Look at this one here. Iron Man Mark 6, $36,000. Hey, there's some new ones. Here you go. Thor from the Avengers. Black Widow from the Avengers. Actually, I've seen the Black Widow one. That one looks freaking awesome. Man, I could do this all day. Oh, here you go. The movie masterpiece Iron Man for $39,000. Holy smokes. Or 39,000 yen. Which is about $380. Look at that. That looks so cool. But it's so expensive. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. That looks cool. But I suggest you take a look at them. Like I said, they have some pretty awesome and pretty cool, you know, figures here. This Hawkeye one is pretty expensive. I seen the one from Age of Ultron for about 18,000, which I have saved up on my bookmarks also. So if you're looking for anything from Mandarake, just click here, toys or toy, and then you got all these inputs here. You can go to. I usually just stick with figures, with Shujo figures, action figures. Sometimes you go to the artist toys. Henshin toys, I don't really care about that. Plastic toys, American toys, you can kind of go do that too. Prize toys I tend to look at because they got some pretty cool Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball figures there. You can also go to Garage Kits, which is, you know, if you would like to build them and like to build and color and everything like that, I suggest you take a look at that. But like I said, if you're looking for these particular, you know, comic book characters, go to American Comics. And boom, there you go. So there's 161 of them. They are a little bit slow on taking that. Or I don't know if they even take out any of the sold figures here, but yeah. So you get some pretty cool stuff here. So, anyways, that is it for this week. So this is the end week. I'll see everybody Wednesday for some more statue and figure talk. So this is Omega Belmont. Peace out.